Hi ghosties, this is my ghostie. I'm gonna be very quiet, like very quiet, because my mum's in her room and she's awake next door, so I'm just gonna be very quiet. Well, I'm trying to anyway. Anyway, so my friend was like, right, this is Erin, so we're gonna call her by her name. She don't seem to mind that at all. Alright, let's just read, shall we? So she said, well, me and her was talking, so she said, anyways, what do you think about devs trolling us? And I was like, when? Because I haven't been checking up the latest update on Facebook, but I'm just gonna log into my laptop right now just to read the comments for what people are gonna say, which I'm very, very, very excited. So I said, let me get my laptop, hold on. So I ended up going downstairs, coming back up with my laptop. I didn't even turn it on. So she sent me this screenshot. Okay, the hints for the next event, blood plus moon, but not the blood moon you thought, with a secret emoji. Which I'm only gonna say secret emoji because you're covering your mouth. Only 5 replies. World debut. So I was thinking straight away world debut, because no way there's gonna be another hell event right at like 2 months after the one we had, you know, with the whale. They flipping time something. That sort of one. So of course I'm like thinking, but this is only 1 month. We need to still wait for like March, so it's too early for that. And then she said, or actual blood moon. Like, I think she's thinking realistic or the event. Which I'm like, kind of confused, because why is it now that they're mentioning blood moon when it's only January? So I don't know what to explain. So I said, related to that hell event, I'm down for that. You know, I'm excited about it. Sorry, Ali, I will respond to you in a minute. So I'm like thinking, I'm down for that, even though I'm waiting for that fairy, only the fairy, because the vampire sucks in default pose. She's not that very special if you look at her closely. So she sent me screenshots, which I'm gonna, where is this post? I don't know what that post is. Oh. Alright. This is a reply on Reddit. I mean, there's a bunch of replies, but I'm gonna get a bit confused because the English isn't that great, but I'm gonna try and mend it. So, when you thought, or this is an extra level of this direction, and they are referencing the actual blood moon that happened last night, and the event is the blood moon event. I don't know, I never seen the blood moon last night because I'm in UK, so we don't get to see a lot of the experiences with the moon, because it's always cloudy here and we get to miss a bunch of them. So whatever happened last night, they could be referencing from that, but I don't know. Okay, not everyone gets to see the blood moon and people get confused about it, so I'm not too sure why Love Nikki is always, facing it upon American experiences when their game is kind of like global. So, the other person says, one last thing I want to say, I really do think that your theory might turn out to be true. I mean, it makes sense because everyone will immediately think of Blood Moon Hell event, which I end up thinking that, and not the actual Blood Moon that happened yesterday. It would make sense Nikki is saying, not the one we thought, which was the real Blood Moon, not that no one is thinking about, but in actuality, it's talking about. I think that's not supposed to be there, because that literally just doesn't make sense to me. But basically, it's talking about the hell event under the disguise of the blood moon. Could be. I mean, not everyone. Well, I'm not gonna jump to the conclusions that people immediately think about the hell event, because, like I said before, in the UK we don't get to see that much hell event, well, that much blood moon. We don't get to see the experiences of different blood moons, or at least different like moon experiences, because we are always under clouds, so we don't get to see the stars, the moon that much, because every time winter, autumn, sometimes spring, we don't get to see as much as what you see in other countries. So it sucks for us, but it's great for you. So if Love Nikki mentions blood moon, of course, people that actually doesn't experience blood moon itself, we would think, okay, hell event. Alright, so I'm not going to say that everyone is literally thinking about the event when not everyone experienced this blood moon. And she says, I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense, as I try to explain as best as I can. So, no offense to that dude, but okay, thank you. And the other person says, I hope not. I really love Blood Moon, but I only have 5.3k diamonds on me. I'll cry if I can't afford the vampire lady. And my opinion to that response is, you're not gonna miss much on that vampire lady, because her default pose is not what you expect. So she sent me another screenshot of a Reddit post, well, replies. Oh, I also like this theory as well. Last year when we get GG, I didn't get another hell event until... What? Wait. We didn't get another hell event until May. I believe this was because of the anniversary where everyone gets 4 seasons first anniversary, which I don't know. I never paid attention to anniversaries. I'm like, okay, congratulations, but I don't literally keep on track as to what you're talking about. And she also said, I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is another reason why Nikki can give us BM now and give us possible the most expensive hell event for gods for anniversary. You do have a point there, because last year it's been about, since they're celebrating their anniversary, it's been about money. They gave us an expensive event, expensive recharges, everything was expensive. So I'm thinking, I know where she's going with this, because they done it last time. Where is this comment? I don't see it. I don't see this comment. I don't know what post that is on. Like, have a small hell event before our 2nd anniversary, first week of April. No, I don't think they should change the timings of the 3-month gap when it comes to hell events, because we kept in track and we kept in within the pattern, because many people don't keep with the pattern, and I keep saying it's a 3-month gap. March, April. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna wait an extra month after the actual original time for the hell event, so I'm not gonna say, oh, it's gonna be April. It's not, okay? It's not gonna change to April. It's not gonna change to any of the times. So please, just don't assume that they're gonna change the hell event timings because of the anniversary. Erin, calm down, girl. Here we go. Okay. It might also explain the rush of bringing back Miracle concerts so very soon. Debuted our first 2019 with another expensive pavilion and the small rush return of Ghost Gathering. People thought GG would return a couple days early before its first anniversary, Jan 31st. It sure surprised the heck out of me the event returned almost 2 weeks early, then bring one of the 2 most requested hell events BM next. Next, when Nikki shows these last few weeks with very expensive events and people are low of gems, on gems, and get people to recharge. Would it surprise me if BM is next? For me, no, not really, when you really think about it. I'm not really surprised either. But you have to keep in mind that Love Nikki likes to make you think of other things and then end up changing to another thing. So I'm gonna just say that if Classy were to end up being next, I totally get that, because it was 4 wars, which is Art of War. We had that whale, the 10 bloody suit, whatever that flipping thing was, in December hell event. And then these two happened at the same bloody, row as CN. And after the whale one, they had classy. So I'm thinking maybe it's classy, maybe it's BM. I'm just gonna keep it with that because it could be one of the two. And then she also sent me this. I don't think it's Blood Moon, but if it is, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure the devs are aware that Blood Moon is a pretty coveted hell event. People are constantly asking for it, so the devs may give it to us since we ask for it. Yeah, it took you at least summer for it to come? Okay. After 2 hell events you didn't expect to come. And you think they would do it now? Funny, that's funny. They may have decided to drop Blood Moon early so that they could push back for God's WFSM to April for the anniversary of Love Nikki. No, I don't think they do that because, again, with the whole Miracle concert, that's not classed as a hell event, it's just had the same system, but it's not classed as one. BM isn't that expensive for a hell event and it's one of that's being asked for, so maybe they think people will be more accepting of dropping than, say, for Myths. Still, don't think it's Blood Moon, but we'll see. If it is, then I will only be able to do the 3rd node comfortably, maybe the 4th if I want to have no diamonds. That's okay for me, since I have the suit on the Japanese server. Okay, proud for you. Won't be able to finish it because I did go gathering, which I don't regret because I like to go gathering more. Oh, I also like this video as well. Last year when we got GG, we didn't get another hell event until May. February, March, April, May. Yeah, because it ended in February. Yeah. I'm sorry, but it's so flipping true. It ended in February, so it's gonna start another one in May. It's literally the 3-month gap. I believe this was because of the anniversary where everyone gets 4 seasons first anniversary. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is another virus. I don't know what's cut off then. And I asked to record a conversation, blah 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 blah. I don't know, she said something else. Okay, cool. But yeah, the whole conversation about this relation ended here. Okay, so my opinions about this. I'm gonna try not be a negative, but since I have literal 3 minutes, I think it's 2 minutes left, I'm gonna just say I'm not gonna think deep about this. They could say this and then mean another thing. I'm not gonna jump to conclusion it's gonna be a hell event. I'm just gonna say meh, because it's really up to them what they're gonna do. It's not really to our expectations. You shouldn't actually expect something when you're not so sure about it. If you think you're positive that this is gonna happen and you've been let down, do not go after the desert because you are expecting something better when it's still a 3-month gap and we are only on January after the hell event we had in December. So we have 2 months left or a month left until March, which is the 3rd bloody month for a hell event. April, don't know, but I'm thinking we should all wait until March. February might be another world debut. You have to keep in mind that world debuts are expensive as well. So if they're hinting on a new world debut, I would literally suggest that you think more about the world debuts more than a hell event, because this is too early for a hell event, a new one at least. Who cares if they mention Blood Moon? We are still waiting for, if it's gonna be a Blood Moon related world debut suit. Since they have been doing a lot of world debuts in the 2018, I'm gonna just say don't expect something better like world what's it called again? Blood Moon Hell event. I'm just gonna say just manage your expectations. I know that flipping Gabby Hannah, whatever her name was, said that before when she scammed her flipping audiences. But I'm just gonna say the same, just expect, do not expect anything better. Just think about it, come up with theories, just talk about it, thinking what you would think. But don't set your heart on some information and be like, oh, I'm gonna totally expect this. Don't. Anyway, that's gonna be it from me, and have a nice life.